welcome to Premier Championship Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe Dombrowski with Benjamin C. Steele.
With our first contest scheduled for one fall.
This is the final event of 2018, and you notice ring announcer Cody White is in the ring because we have dueling ring announcers in one of our feature matchups here tonight. We got a weapons, no disqualification match, huge 8-man tag, and so much more. Ben, you've been out of the scene for a while, but you picked a hell of an event to come back.
Absolutely. Would like to thank Team Storm on their all-expense-paid trip. They sent me through Canada. I saw British Columbia.
I heard it was a one-way ticket.
Well, I had to hitch a flight back.
Making their way to the ring for our opening tag team match. Introducing first, he is the best-looking Boricua, the Rico Suave of wrestling, El Niño Bonito, Marc-Anthony Alejandro, and his partner, Espiritu.
A little bit of a Latin flair to kick us off here at Holiday Havoc. Espiritu Maya is on the left, making his premier debut. On the right is Marc-Anthony Alejandro, El Niño Bonito, the best-looking Boricua in Premier Championship Wrestling. Always has that trading card he's so proud of. He signs it, but does not find anyone worthy to give it to.
Well, it's a process. You got to find somebody that's worthy and that's worth that. And could you imagine having that?
I honestly could not. I don't know what I'd do with it.
That'd be pretty valuable.
Let's see if the value of this tag team will be on the rise.
Thought somebody was having a seizure.
History in the making, made their tag team debut in Premier this past August anniversary, where they filled an open contract to challenge then tag team champions Crumbles and Defarge, and had a great showing. We'll see if they can build their way back to a tag title opportunity. Unique taste in fashion, let's say, but they always like to be the life of the party, and we'll see if that can cause them to inject a bit of life into the Premier Tag Team Contenders now that we have the whole division on notice. The new Tag Team Champions, the main event.
Absolutely. And you know how happy I was to see that I actually got a phone call from one Chris LaRusso, and he told me about that. I cried over the phone. I'm calm enough and manly enough to admit that I did shed a happy tear.
I'd cry if LaRusso called me too. Be that as it may, Espiritu Maya, translated literally to Mayan spirit. He channels as the crowd starts cheering for Sless Taylor. Espiritu Maya channels the strength and the courage of his native Mayan ancestors and hopes to do them proud in battle here tonight. But I don't think the Mayans ever saw anything quite like Sless Taylor and Bryen Douglas.
Well, Sless Taylor and Bryen Douglas are going to attempt to be the Incas in this situation. Fashion not being their forte, there's only one man that can claim that, Calvin Couture.
He's got a busy night. Mixed tag team action, a heartbeat away for him.
But this would be a shot in the career of either team that were to gain a victory. Obviously, the main event, I am sure, will have their eyes on this at some point. You know, they're willing to be fighting champions, Joe. Taking on all competitors.
Well, that's if they survive the 8-man tag with the culmination. And Cornelius crumbles later tonight. We get a clean break in the corner. Sless Taylor is very gifted athletically. Pound for pound, he's one of the best athletes that Premier has seen. But this is our first time, too, seeing Maya and Alejandro as a tag team. We've seen Mark compete against Andrew Palace. We've seen him try his hand with the welterweights. Now in the tag team, looks like Mark is looking to find his niche, and perhaps with some backup, he can find it here tonight.
Absolutely. And my proud luchador from España by way of Mexico.
You've been working on your Google Translate, haven't you?
Well, actually, his name in English translates to Mayan spirit or spirit Mayan, as it were, if you were dyslexic.
Well, you're milking that one fact. Bryen Douglas tagged in.
You see, on the back of his tights it says Mayan, and that stands for Mayan. We do not have an SAP button for our listeners.
Yeah, Carlos and Hugo couldn't make it this week as Bryen Douglas now grabs Espiritu by the back of the trunks, takes him down. Back suplex variation. And nice job of keeping Maya away from his corner. Sless elevates himself up and down with a splash, twisting for extra momentum, finds two.
Well, unique tag team tandem offense, which is what you got to do if you want to pull out a victory here in Premier.
Without question.
You know, we've seen a lot of various different competitors here, but has anybody looked more suave than Alejandro? Marc-Anthony?
Well, I mean, I'm not so sure about that. I think some of the ladies are quite fond of Sless and Bryen, what you said.
Well, I think the ladies were smitten when, actually, Maya, Espiritu Maya, Mayan Spirit, we don't want to confuse the people.
There's a cover, by the way, 2 count, if you don't mind me calling that.
Well, no problem. Also a very good-looking man in his own right. That's actually why he has the mask. If the mask comes off, the divorce rate goes up.
Heard that a time or two in this building before. Suplex by Douglas.
I will say Sless Taylor and Bryen Douglas have been in firm control so far this matchup.
And I'm not sure if Maya is praying to his ancestors or to Douglas. And Marc-Anthony, a pull of the hair to distract Douglas, who's now sent into the corner. And you see some of that cohesion there from this first-time tag team.
Well, they may have put a few sessions in together. The Mayans also very, very known for their prayer and tag team wrestling.
Their prayer and tag team wrestling.
Yes, and we just saw both a little bit earlier, and now they're on the advantage.
Well, I know you want to talk about Marc-Anthony Alejandro.
That's true. Former husband of Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo to you and I.
What?
Yes. He decided to kick her to the curb because he can do better.
Where do you do your research?
Well, I asked them before the show. I do speak the Spanish.
The Spanish.
Yes.
Sold me on that one. Official trying to get these athletes out of the corner. I think Alejandro is a victim of his own ego, in my estimation.
Oh, Joe, it's not ego. I mean, if you're a good-looking man and you've got ability, then you've earned it.
Alejandro relentless in the corner.
As a good-looking man myself, we run in.
Oh, good grief.
Myself and Alejandro run in similar circles.
You probably hang out a lot. You buy one another's acceptance. Tag into Maya as Douglas has been neutralized. His tag team partner. Combo offense, caught him both sides, 2 count only. What's impressed you the most about Alejandro and Maya thus far?
Well, thus far they're showing good cohesion for their debut tag team here in Premier, and that's what you got to do. It's all about knowing your opponent. You've got the main event on top of the mountain right now. We've seen how well they work. We've seen Crumfarge with their drop kicks and uppercuts. I'm sorry, I don't quite say it like you do. We know what any 2 members of the combination are capable of. Which, by the way, can we talk about that team?
But cover here as Douglas got dropped face first, but not enough. Douglas reaching for Sless, couldn't get there in time. Oh, just a hair away, but Maya pulls Douglas back into his own corner, as you were saying.
I was gonna say the tag team culmination and one half of Crumfarge. I mean, we're talking about some of the wars that we had seen. Certainly a unique pairing. Have to wonder if that's going to be able to work flat out.
First time we'll see it in a sanctioned matchup tonight. Douglas reaching for Taylor, but great wherewithal, ring positioning by Maya to negate the attempts of that exchange.
You know, the Mayans are known for great ring positioning as well.
You're just blatantly making this up, aren't you?
I'm insulted by that. Why don't you go ask him?
I'm a little busy right now. As only a count of 1.
I don't mind doing this solo.
You realize they're busy too, right?
Oh, yeah, I know that. So if you would have let me ring announce, I could have been down there. I could translate for the people.
I don't trust you within 25 feet of that ring. That's why we're back here. We got our own soundproof studio. Wait a minute. Double team offense. Assisted leg drop. Nicely done. Mark on top. 2 count only. Still fighting.
It's the thing I mentioned earlier about tandem offense. And that's what you got to do. You got to find creative ways, especially Douglas and Sless Taylor. They're no strangers to one another. They've been a team for quite a while. Get over that fashion in the dancing from earlier. You know, maybe they could talk to Calvin Couture. He could teach them a thing or two. He's not only a fashionista, he's a dancer as well.
Oh, he's jack of all trades, isn't he? Alejandro was looking to maybe use the rope as a springboard, and man, he got caught. Douglas, the fireman's carry, drills Alejandro into that corner. And will Douglas have an opening to get to Sless Taylor? Here comes Maya. Here comes Sless. Dual exchanges. Man, Sless. Great elevation on that cross body. Beautiful drop kick as well. There's that natural athleticism. Sless is so devoted to physical fitness, nutrition, to the gym. Sless is an all-around physical specimen.
Well, he absolutely is. I will not take that away from him, and all that is well and good, but...
Oh, no! Well, a misstep that time by Sless Taylor. He's able to catch himself and adjust into a suplex, but there's the dangers of high risk. Sless went to that 1.5, did not pay off. Will it fare better this time? Sless got him that time. Will this do it? No, mark the interruption.
You know, we saw that impressive 450, and they call those moves high risk for a reason. I've seen many a man taken out with a 450.
Yeah, without a doubt, as Sless and Bryen determined to not be on that list. They may be going for the coast-to-coast, that double drop kick. We saw that utilized against Crumbles and DeFarge, but Maya, the paddle counter roll. Bryen rolls with it, Sless traps him, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Sless Taylor and Bryen Douglas. History in the making!
Sless and Bryen out-resource Maya and Alejandro to pick up a victory. They are on a winning path right now. Ben, can they keep rolling and get back up into the title picture?
Well, if they want to get into the title picture, they certainly have their work cut out for them, but give credit where it's due. They got an impressive victory here tonight.